chapter, 11 through the 17th. And I had a hard time with this, but it's all right. It's all right. This is what God wanted to do because I couldn't get nothing else, and I heard it in Sunday school, and I heard it up here in the song, so it must be what God wanted you to hear. Okay. And Luke 7, 11th chapter, I said Luke 7 and 11th verse. It said, now it happened the day after that he went into a city called Nain. And many of his disciples went with him in a large crowd. And when he came near the gate of the city, behold, a dead man was being carried out, the only son of this mother. And she was a widow. And a large crowd from the city was with her. When the Lord saw her, he had compassion on her and said to her, do not weep. 14, then he came and touched the open coffin, and those who carried him stood still. And he said, young man, I say to you, arise. But God, isn't he good? So he who was dead sat up and began to speak. What a joy. And he presented him to his mother. Then fear came upon all, and they glorified God, saying, a great prophet has risen up among us, and God has visited his people. And this report about him went throughout all Judea and all the surrounding region. He's God. But God, you may have your seat. You know, you try to get a add a subject to that. I said, I'm going to say truth, and you put it where you want it. You know what happened. You can know what you are going through. Amen? Amen. But I said, life will be bleak, but God visits his people. Whether you know it or not, some know and some don't. But God visits his people. The book of Luke, Luke was a physician, a Greek and a Gentile Christian. He is the only known Gentile author in the New Testament. Amen? Let us bow our heads. We're going to pray. Heavenly Father, we just thank you for all you have done and what you're doing in our lives. Lord, we ask that you open ears and open eyes, Heavenly Father. And Heavenly Father, I hope that you receive. These are your words, Lord. Receive what you have for us, Lord God. And not only receive it, but put it to action, Lord God. We want you to know that we love you. We place no one above you, Lord God. So open up our minds and our hearts, Heavenly Father, to receive you, Lord God, and be able to go out into the highways and hedges, compelling others to come in, urging others to come in, that they might know you. This is our mission, Lord God, leading God's people back to you, Lord God. And we love you, we praise your holy name, and we thank you for all you are doing. In Jesus' name, amen. 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 Now Luke, he was the only Gentile author in the New Testament. Luke was a close friend and a companion to Paul. And Colossians 4, chapter the 14th verse, he said, Paul stated, Luke, the beloved doctor, sends his greetings, and so does Demas. They shared their apostle 2 years in the house of rest in Rome, and was included by greetings sent by Paul doing. This is Demas now, and also happening with us. They were all together, but Luke stayed there. He was there. He's there for a reason. Amen. Some people come and some people go. They are loved by the world. They love the world. And they have to go back out there. But you know, that's not us. We want to put inside of you and you chew that food and digest it and let it work in your life. You have to apply it to your life. Because if you don't, you'll be just like these back out there in the world. Amen? Amen. You know, we can give you something. Like, don't look at me because I'm not God. But God gave me this message to bring to you. And He worked with me with this message. Because, you know, sometimes we can have what we want to have. But God said this. He's there for us. If it wasn't for God, that's why I'm saying, but God. He saved us. Amen? The purpose of Luke's book is to present an accurate account of the life of Christ and to present Christ as the perfect human and Savior. Amen? That was the man who was not with, but he's there. He's there. The key verse in Luke is the 19th chapter, the 9th and the 10th verse. Jesus responded, salvation has come into this home today. But this man has shown himself to be a true son of Abraham. For the Son of Man came to seek and save those who are lost. You know the story I'm about to tell. A little bit, Jesus brought salvation to Zacchaeus' home. The tax collector. Confessed and promised to repay the ones he had cheated. You know how the taxer had a bad name. There was cheating people that take collecting tax and collecting a little bit for themselves. Amen? Amen. But he gave up that. He repented. Changed his life. Many others need to do the same. Confess their sins. In these ministries, I'm saying it again, is to lead God's people back to God. Amen? Amen. Amen. And we have to be able to do that. But Jesus, from an infant who wouldn't do nothing on his own, could do nothing on his own, like we was born in the world. We had to be taken care of. He had to be bathed. He had to be fed. He had to put little diapers on and everything. Crawl, skip, scoot, whatever we had to do to get where we were going to. We could get up on our feet and walk. Jesus went through that. Jesus grew to become completely able to fulfill his mission on earth. He was fully human, developing, and always like us. Yet, he remained fully God. He took no shortcuts and was not isolated from the pressure and the temptation of his life. We are not either. There are no shortcuts for us either. As we prepare for our lives, for service to God, we can't shortcut. You got to get to know him. You got to have the time to serve him. Not man, but serve God. He's the one that's going to lead you. He's going to lead you in the right direction. You can't be so in love with self and others like us that you can't focus on God. Amen? And verse 11 on chapter 7, it said, and it states, now it happened the day after. What happened the day before? The day after he left Capernaum from healing centurion servant who was ill. Let me go a little further. Who was ill and near death. He had heard about Jesus. Now he just heard about him and heard that he was in town. Amen? He sent elders of the Jews to come to and heal his servant who had been faithful to him, who built him a big synagogue and did things for him. So he wanted to help him. And Jesus had compassion. He got compassion for us, y'all. And he went with him. But on their way, this is faith, y'all. Hallelujah. Not far from the house, the centurion sent friends to him saying, Lord, do not trouble yourself, for I am not worthy that you should enter under my roof. How many homes are like that? Can he come today? Can he come in your house? Can he walk in your house? Just say the word. He said, if you just say the word, that's faith. And my servant will be healed. Hallelujah. And when Jesus heard these things, these words, he marveled at it. And he turned around and said to the crowd, I have not found such great faith, not even in Israel. And those who were sent returned and found the servant well. Prayer, Lord have mercy, and faith. There is nothing impossible for God. Nothing. But he was healed. But God. God. He sent not even, he said he had not even seen this in Israel. So therefore, the faith, this faith came from outside the nation of Israel. That's like, hey, bro, you're a minister. Taking God's word. You can't find it in, oh Lord, in your household. Somebody have to come out and to praise you. Lord, have mercy. People, we have to get together. We have to do God's command. Work together, love one another, and everybody's not built the same or not don't have everything the same, but we are God's children. All of your children don't act and we act the same, do they? Do they? No. One is one way and one is another, and you wonder what's wrong with them. They came out of the same household, the same teacher, but they run it here and run there. What happened? We know God, but God. He can take care of it if we let it. It's not about him, it's about us. Clean our body up. Clean us up. Clean us up. Then he went to the village of Nain. Then he went to the village of Nain. And many of his disciples and crowds followed him. And Jesus met a funeral procession coming out of the gate of Nain. God would meet your needs. Yes, he will. Yes, he will. God would meet your needs. The village of Nain was located about 2 miles south of Mount Tabor. He was sitting in a sort of a second over there because a lot of things went on in those areas. Sitting between Capernaum and Samaria on the map. This miracle was recorded only in the book of Luke. It reveals Jesus' companions for people's needs. He will meet your need. He will meet you there. Yes. God is good. Well, he's invited in my house at all times. At all times. Yes, yes. This little situation was serious. She had lost her husband and not her only son had died. But in those days, her last means of support. He needed a man to support, to get out in that field, to do whatever is necessary to take care of home. Amen? Amen. Some people think we need a man, but we do need you. We do need you. But sometimes when we don't have, we got to step up. We work. We don't just have, but let me go and then I'll explain myself a little bit better about the man, because we need you, men. We need you. Amen. Yeah. See, the situation was serious, and she had lost her husband, and now her only son had died. But in those days, her last means of support, the crowd of mourners would go home, and she would be by herself, left penniless and alone. The widow a relative came to her aid. You remember Naomi? And okay. Her future was bleak, heartbreaking. She would be an easy prey for swindlers. And she would be reduced to begging for food. But God is a God. But God. In fact, this was, as Luke repeatedly emphasized, this woman was just the kind of person Jesus would come to help. He comes to help his people. We got to recognize that. We got to recognize it's all about God. It's not about me. I did this. I did that. It's not about I. I don't care who drink of water. He gave it to you. We got to remember, when we come in this place, we hear messages, we feel good about it. But how do we feel when we leave here? The feeling. God is still with us. How does he do it? I don't know. I'm not going to even try to find out. All I know that he's God. He is God. Amen. And he can do anything he wants to. We talking about the God that created, said, let there be. We talking about that God. No other God that somebody else served. But I'm talking about the God that said, let there be. And it was. And he said it was good. Amen. Amen. I'm talking about that one. Okay? Amen. Jesus is good. We all have our own thing. We have our own personality. But we come together when we know God. We come together. I mean, I holler like something. I wish I could. But I can't do that. But I just thank God that he's in me. And I'm certain you have he made me. Amen. 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 In fact, that Jesus touched the coffin indicated that he preferred helping the dead man to remain ceremoniously clean. In Numbers 19:11, it indicates that under the law of purification, he who touches the dead body of anyone shall be unclean for 7 days and have to go through process for cleansing. So that's why. And this story illustrates salvation. Salvation. The whole world was dead in sin. Ephesians 2:1 say, and you he made alive. I don't say you. I say, and we he made alive. Who were dead because of our disobedience and our many sins. Spiritually dead and lost. Paul reminded the Ephesians the reality of personal sin. Our personal sins. You know, some people just come to church. I tried to talk to a man a couple of weeks ago. Actually, anytime I talked with him, tried to talk with him, he said, you know, you go out and you find all the church folks in there in what do you call it? In the bars. I don't know all the bars, but when you go and party and drink and all of that, you find them in there. I say because they're sick. And they have to keep on coming till that sickness is healed. I say, but everybody is not like that. Everybody is not like I've been asking you for the longest to come to church with me. But you have said, okay, I'm going to come, but never made it. But that's where they are. I had to tell him, just like that, in a way, I hope I didn't hurt his feelings. But you have to come and see. Remember when John the Baptist was baptizing and Jesus came and he baptized him, and then he was trying to relate to the disciples that was following him. Now that's Jesus, there he comes. And you can talk with him. And he didn't mind. He had done what he's supposed to do. He don't mind. Some people get jealous about that. Now he done came and now he's taking all my people, my my crowd, my congregation, but he showed him who he was. And when they asked Jesus about it, what did he say? Come and see. You got to come and see about it. You got to come for yourself to see. Come and see what it's all about. I was listening at the young lady praying down there. I said, everything is working into place. This is why he wanted me to bring this. Luke, Blackfield, we must never forget our past. Some people say, forget about your past. Forget about your past. But that past sometimes, the condition from which Jesus saved you, those memories are the best fuel for our gratitude to Christ for all he has done in our behalf. But what he has done, you glad you met Jesus. You glad about God because it brought you out of something that you shouldn't have been in. And you look back and say, I don't want to go back there anymore. You say, I don't want to go back there. God sent Jesus to raise us to life with him. Ephesians 2, 4 and 7. It tells us we were dead in our sin, but God. We were enslaved by the devil in our sinful nature. But who? But God. God could have left us spiritually dead and rebellious against him and in bondage in our sin. But he didn't. He didn't save us because of, but rather in spite of what he saw in us. In addition to thanking him for what he has done for us, we should also humble and be patient and tolerant for others who seems unworthy or undeserving of our love and our compassion. We should have more energy to serve the ones that in that condition. I know sometimes I have a new friend. I'm like that, but sometimes I can stay there for a while and I can talk, but sometimes I have to take my breath. Sometimes I have to go home. Sometimes I have to wait a while. Sometimes I be praying. Most of the time I'm praying for them, but I have to wait a while. Then I go back at it. We need more strength. Lord, fill me up to keep that strength to go on and do what I have to do. Not that I'm neglecting that person, but I have to have strength myself. For some of these people will kind of tear you down a little bit. You're trying, and then you have to take a break. You just think about what I said, and I think about how you are, and then I know how to come back to you. Amen? Amen. We have to do that sometimes. I wouldn't dare not go back, but sometimes you get in that predicament. But God will give you the strength that you need to continue what he has sent you out to do. He said to go. God loves us anyway. Anyhow, that's right. Can we do less for others, Lord God? And Galatians 2 and 20, my old self has been crucified with Christ. It is no longer I who live, but Christ lives in me. So we live in this earthly body by trusting in the Son of God who loved us, and gave himself for us. So we have to think about that. We have to pray. He didn't stop. He had no sin. He did it for us, for the world. He drank that bitter cup. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. I do not trust the grace of God as meaningless. For if keeping the law could make us right with God, then there was no need for Christ to die. He had no sin, but God sent his Son to die for our sins, that we may have eternal life with him. How many will you send your son out there to do something because some sinful person out there? Think about it. And he sent his son, and I thank God for it. But God, I don't know where I would be. us a choice. He gave us a choice. You can accept it or not. See, there was a curtain. Remember the curtain? Between you and God. Between us and God. But see, he sent his son to split that curtain and connect us back together with God. We can say, thank you, God. And we don't have to walk around and say, but God. Hallelujah. The earth gives conditional love. And we don't want that. We want the love of God. We're not in the world. We are with God. We are with God. They do what, people do what they want to do out there and how they want to live. But God helps us. We are not selfish. We are not selfish. God wasn't selfish. Because John 3:16 tells us, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. That he gave his only begotten son. That whoever believes in him shall not perish but have everlasting life. Lord, who else would do it? But I love 17, and we must remember that. Verse 17. For God did not send his son into the world to condemn the world. That the world through him might be saved. A lot of times we condemn people, and we should not. God can do it, and we as children, we should be able to do it. He didn't send us out into the world to harass people, but to urge them. To urge them to come boldly in our faith. Amen? And compellingly urge the people in the Bible. I got from the Bible, to urge people to come. The people thought of Jesus as a prophet because, like the Old Testament prophets, they boldly proclaimed God's message and sometimes raised the dead. Both Elijah and Elisha raised children from the dead in 1 King and also in 2 King. People were correct in thinking that Jesus was a prophet. But he is much more, you all. He's much more than a prophet. He was and he is God himself. Amen. And we must go and tell the story what he has done for us. Amen. Amen. Jesus said, I didn't come to destroy the Old Testament, but what? To fulfill it. He is the prophet. He is the king. He is the priest, the judge. And he is God, and he will judge us all one day. Each individual. So I'm talking, that's congregation, but I'm talking individually. Think about it. He's going to judge you what you say and what you do. Don't look at me, but he's the judge. What did he say in the Bible here? And he told us how to do. Romans 3:23. All I've seen and come short of God. So everybody has seen. We all been in our little thing. May not be, and it's not no little sin, big sin. Oh, they did so and so. But I wasn't like that. I did so and so. But that not like that. I know not what they doing. All of the sin. All of the sin. You're transgressing against God's word. It's a man. That's what you're doing. So the word of faith brings salvation. That if you confess with your mouth, Lord Jesus, and believe in your heart that God has raised him from the dead, you shall be saved. And that's what it's all about. Being saved, then you get a church home. Then you come, whether you feel like it or not sometimes. Amen? Many days I walk, you see me struggling in here, trying to make it. Because when I leave here, I'm better than what I was. For by grace you have been saved through faith and not yourself. It is the gift of God, not as a result of works, so that no one may boast anything about God is all God's work. Jesus' work. He went to the cross.
Yes.
He the one was built. He walked Dolorosa Road.
Come on.
He went to they call it the mouth of skull. The skull. Because nobody was buried there but sin people, no good people. They didn't take him where the regular people was buried. They took him where the sinners went, treated him bad, nailed him to the cross, nailed his feet, stabbed him in the side, put thorns on his head and blood running down. He took everything that we are supposed to have taken, but he took it for us and gave us a choice. You know, that's a demand right there. Now, I've gone through all this for you. Now, you got to do so and so. But God said it's a choice.
That's it.
So when you come to him, it's a choice. And thank God for what he have done for you. Think back, you didn't do all of that. You haven't done all that. Forgive mothers and sisters and grandmothers and things and good mistakes that they did not know. But as we grow, we learn how great God is. He's God. May God bless you. All today, God visit his people. You may not see him, but he see you. There's some of the attributes, some attributes we don't have. Seeing all, knowing all, having all the power, having all the authority. He leaving something that he have to let you know he's still God. He steps in. He is all knowing, all seeing, all power, and all authority. God bless you. And thank you for giving me this opportunity to come to you this morning. And I know we have to go someplace else, but I had to finish this. My teacher over there, I used to do too much. And sometimes I said, well, you know, as I'm studying, as God is talking to me, something else hit my mind.